Well, from soaring the skies to the soaring temperatures, this early heat wave continues. But why? And what about the effects on your body? This becomes very important. Meteorologist Ryan Shoptaw on heat and the heat index. What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, what's up? We have a lot of questions on what the heat index is and why we have it. Well, it boils down to a few things: moisture content, humidity, and how our bodies react to it. So when the humidity is very high and when the air temperatures are in the 90s, it creates the heat index. And what that does to your body, it makes it more difficult to evaporate sweat, or in other words, to cool off. So the higher the humidity, the more difficult it is to cool off, especially here in San Antonio. Now, I do want to focus in on the coast. The heat index values out near Corpus Christi are very low. The air temperature is low as well. But when you go out west towards Laredo, Eagle Pass, and Del Rio, the humidity is low as well, and also the air temperature. But San Antonio, between here and Houston, that's where the humidity is very high. So is the air temperature, and that creates an elevated heat index. Air temperatures will be in the 90s, but heat index values will be around 105, even as high as 110. We have more information on this on our website at kins5.com. Bill Taylor, air temperatures out there in the 90s, but the heat index near Floresville, it's near 104, I think.
Yeah, 104 this afternoon. Thank you for that, Ryan. And if you're new to the area, you see now we are really split in climates across San Antonio. We will get that desert arid climate. We will get the Gulf humid climate. We're right on the cusp of both. Right now, 94 is popular right here in the city, as well as at Lackland, 88 Helotes and Bernie, 92 Bandera, 97 though Castroville, pair of nines at Stinson. Then the feels like, we mentioned 104 at Floresville, but that was down from yesterday's 112. So a little break today in most locations because we only have a few triple-digit feels like, including Pleasanton at 100. Now, the humidity is not going anywhere. I always use 60 as that threshold on dew point. If you've got 60, you're going to feel the humidity on your skin, and we're definitely staying there, flirting with some 70s and that tropical air by next week. A big reminder on the safety tips, and we usually save these for summer. Yeah, this is a little too early to be talking about this. We still have at least 5 weeks before we officially enter summer. Remember the 5-second rule. Put your hand on the pavement. 5 seconds. If you can't hold it there for 5 seconds, you shouldn't be walking your dog on that pavement. It's too hot for your hands. It's too hot for the paws. Look at this. 91. That makes concrete 125 and asphalt 140. Something to remember. All right, a little more bluebonnet sky showing up today. Morgan's Wonderland Camp. That is a gorgeous picture. Even at Calaveras Lake, we're seeing more blue sky than we have in the last few days, so a little less hazy. 94, dew point 64, southeast wind about 11 miles an hour. So we're getting a little break on some of the smoke that travels north off the fires. These are sugarcane fires. They purposely burn these, the sugarcane fields down in central Mexico. But notice that it kind of cut off a little bit today. So a little relief, and air quality staying moderate for us. It's good at Victoria. The worst it is for anyone is moderate. So looking good. A lot of it has to do with the wind speeds. Remember, as long as the air is moving, it's harder for that stagnant air to cause problems. Radar clear until you head to the mountains of Mexico along the dry line, as well as that mountain range. We're getting some lift and some shower activity, but high pressure still in control, extending all the way up to the Great Lakes. Watch this second ridge build out of Mexico in the coming days. This is going to be the weekend heading into next week. So we go from high pressure to more high pressure. 7-day forecast. We go from rain-free to more rain-free. Mid-90s. You know, we get an update on the drought tomorrow. It's expected to worsen. The good news is that we do have windy conditions, especially the afternoon and evening hours. The bad news is a slow climb. 98 to 99 to start next week, and a triple-digit 100 waiting for us Tuesday or Wednesday. Hydrate up. It's mid-May, and we're hitting these numbers.